My little fluffy bunnies. You'll have to excuse me because number one, this is my first recording. And number two, this is my first time using this software on my phone. So there's a little bit of all that going on. Also, excuse the heavy breathing. Lockdown has not been kind. I'm also a vapor and I sigh a lot when playing slots. So there's that. The water in the background sounds like a running toilet. It's not. It's actually the fish tank that is next to me on the couch. Well, not on the couch. It's on the coffee table next to the couch. I could have turned it off, but I decided that running water's calming almost. And we might need some of that. Right, so I'm going to take you through one of my absolute favorite slots. And the reason it's one of my favorite slots is because it has a nice little progressive jackpot tied to it. It's called the WOWPOT. Some of you may be familiar with that, and I like chasing that jackpot. I've been chasing that jackpot now for pretty much 3 to 4 months. I haven't had much luck, but I have won the £100 a couple of times. Quite enough, actually. I think I've won it about 4 times now. This little minor one that you can see in blue, that one I've won a couple of times, and then the mini I've won maybe once or twice. What I'm chasing, however, is the major and, of course, the all-elusive WOWPOT itself. I've pretty much given up on the WOWPOT, to be honest. That's big dreaming, that's lottery-type dreaming, I've been playing this game, so not just this game, I've been playing a lot of WOWPOT games, actually, that seems out of reach for me. At the moment, I'm only playing this because I'm trying to hit the major. That major's sitting very, very hot. I've rarely seen it climb that high. It usually goes to about 100,000 and then it drops. This one has been climbing and climbing and climbing. And I would love to get a slice of that pie, if I'm being quite honest. So how WOWPOT works is different depending on which games it's linked to. With Queen Alexandria, the reason I like this one is because it pays left to right and right to left. So it pays both ways. It also has the starburst effect with Queen Alexandria. As you can see, she's in the second row right now. And then it does a respin. So that's pretty cool. Also, you can sort of guess when you're going to hit a shot at the jackpot. And the way you do that is by the little diamond pot above her head. When that starts to look as full as mine looks, it means I'm probably going to get my shot fairly soon. It could be 10 quid away, it could be 20 quid away, but the more diamonds I add to that, that's about to burst for me. And what's interesting to note before I get started is that if I log on to I'm using William Hill right now, one of my favorite betting sites. They pay fast. There's many reasons which you'll read about on my blog. But on the computer, if I log on to William Hill, my diamond pot is nowhere near as full as it is as when I log in on my mobile, which is very, very interesting to note. It tells you there's a little bit of intelligence going on in these machines, and it sort of it sort of recognizes you as a player and your account. I don't really know what I'm trying to say right now. Let's start playing and see how we go, and let's hope I can get that pot to tip for me. I'm going to start off with 50p bets. With WOWPOT, the higher your bet, the higher the chance of hitting the jackpot. I'd probably do better at £1 a bet, £2 a bet. However, budget is tight. I'm a responsible gambler, or so I like to think, and so £10 is my budget for this morning. Right, let's see how we go. Doesn't look like she wants to pay much this morning. Nice. We like a bit of that. I'm going to drop the bet down to about 30p here, just because we're running low on the funds. We want the game to last a little bit longer. I'm lowering my chance of hitting a shot at the jackpot, but I have seen it happen at 20p bets, so let's see how we go. She's being very stubborn this morning. She really does not want to pay out. And that's not just talking about the jackpot. It's just, generally she'll pay quite decent amounts throughout gameplay. Probably what you'd call a fairly low volatility game. Bordering on medium sometimes, depending on her mood, like this morning. This is not looking promising. Right, we're going to jump down to 10p bets, take 5 more spins and hope for the best. There she is. I think another thing, in order to get this little jackpot to tip, I think, and I might be mistaken here because when it's happened, I've not really paid much attention because I've been too excited, but I think you have to get diamonds in the middle 3 rows as well as a winning spin, meaning, you have to have a spin that's going to result in a win, even if it's small, as well as 3 diamonds, and that makes it tip when it's this full. But like I said, I can't actually say that with 100% certainty at the moment because I haven't paid that much attention. Well, that's very disappointing. Oh well, hopefully I'll catch it on camera when I do hit the shot at the jackpot. But thank you very much for watching this video. Hope you guys were entertained.